Hey man, what's happening, Yak, Texas? It's Ty and my wife Teresa, and we're doing the question and answer thing. We've never done this before. I'm kind of curious to see how this turns out.
Yeah, well, we've been getting a lot of questions.
Yeah. We got 5 questions that we chose from all the questions that you sent in, and we're going to go ahead and answer those now. So, what are the top 5 questions, Teresa?
Number 1, do y'all ever fight about fishing?
No.
No.
We don't fight about fishing.
Not about fishing. We
do bicker early in the morning because she is not a morning person. So.
And he likes to push my buttons.
So at 5 in the morning, when it's time to get up, she's like, I don't feel good. I don't know if I want to go. I'm like, get up. It's going to be fun.
No. It's more like, hey, are you awake? What are you doing? Tell people where we're going. Tell them what we're doing. Hey.
Sometimes it's like that, not all the
Or
time.
do you know why I have to wake you up so early in the morning to go fishing?
And what was your response to that?
No, Ty, this is my first fishing trip. Please explain to me why we're getting up so early.
She gets real sarcastic when she's tired. She gets sarcastic all the time. All right, next question.
So, but the answer is no. We do not fight about fishing.
No, we don't fight about fishing.
We both are passionate about fishing. We love it.
Yes.
The next one is, I like this one. What's the one thing about Todd that no one knows but you?
What's the one thing about me that nobody knows
Just
but
one
Teresa?
thing? That's all I get to divulge here? Just one? One thing. Oh gosh. Let's see. He can't stand it when you brush your teeth and you have toothpaste foam on your mouth.
I'm grossed out by toothpaste foam, and she comes in there. Well, what we doing tomorrow? What we doing? Can you go brush your teeth and over the sink? In the bathroom, please. You don't have to do it in the living room. Wow, where we going? Yeah, I'm grossed out by toothpaste foam.
That's just one thing. We'll get to like 5 other things. Maybe later. Maybe somebody else will ask what's 5 top things that Ty doesn't like.
Give him one more.
One more thing. One more thing that no one knows. Well, I think I gave it all up in the Kayak Angler magazine.
What? I scream like a girl?
He screams like a girl anytime there's bait busting, anytime there's schooling fish. Like he's got Justin Bieber on the mind.
Man, when they start, yeah, I scream. Yeah, so she put that in the national magazine. All right, next.
We've got, how long does it take from a fishing trip to produce a YouTube video? So I think he means, and that's Mark Clayton Nishki. I don't know how to say that last name.
Okay, Mark asks, how long does it take to produce?
To take from a fishing trip to produce a YouTube video. So like when we go film one.
Yeah, because he said he's waiting for the next one. He's wondering why it takes so long, basically.
Yeah.
Well, once I get the footage home, it's usually about half an hour to 40 minutes of footage. And that's all got to go into my iMac computer.
But it doesn't go on there until probably 3 or 4 months later.
Yeah, I file them all the way on a big cork board. You know, I'll say Copano Bay, and I put them in a little envelope, and then it'll say South Padre, and whatever. And I try to get at least one out a month. When I put it in that computer, from the time I put it in the computer and start editing, it takes me about 15 hours, which ends up being about a week and a half.
Yeah.
Week and a half working on it every day for 2 or 3 hours a day.
It's picky. It's got to be perfect.
It just takes me a while. Plus, while I'm on downtime, I'm writing and recording all that background music that you hear, so that's even more time.
And fishing.
Yeah, and fishing.
Fishing breaks.
So it takes, to answer the question, it takes me about 15 hours to edit. I have to put it all in. I have to bring it into edit mode, and I have to go through it and block it in. And I try to find the story. Each episode is a story, has a beginning, middle, and end. And then I have to find the right music that fits. And then I got to trim all the fat. And then I got to make it build. Blah, 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 blah. 15 hours, 1 to 2 weeks.
So,
I hope that answers your question.
Add that into the 3 months. Sometimes it takes 3 months. Sometimes it doesn't. Copano Bay, we just filmed that.
Oh, you're talking about it takes from like
he,
when I film it to when I release it?
I think that's...
Well, sometimes we've already had, you know, 2 bass, and so I don't want to do another bass, so we have to go back and get kingfish, and then, or you know, so I have to space it out. So that's why they're all on the bulletin board, and they may take longer to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once I start, it's 1 to 2 weeks to actually edit it. Next question.
Next question, same fella, Mark. What do you do for a living?
Oh.
Both of you. Well, don't you all know what this guy does
Let's
for a living?
start with Teresa.
This guy fishes.
Let's start with Teresa. What do you do for a living?
Fish.
You do
No.
Not yet.
No. I had a career and left it, and decided to help him do this, and so I just kind of do temp stuff between trips. So
She works in a bank. She does marketing for a bank.
Marketing for a bank right now.
And then she does marketing for 30 miles out.
And social media.
Social media. And filming. And co-hosting.
Filming and photos. And co-hosting. Right. I didn't know I was a co-host.
Sometimes. Yeah. What do I do? You're looking at it. This is what I do. I fish and film.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it. That's what I do day in and day out. And if I'm not doing that, I'm doing clinics or appearances or radio or
classes.
Yeah, I do classes, you know, occasionally. Most of it is fishing, filming, and editing. Fishing, filming, editing. Fishing, filming, editing. Dealing with sponsors and other people are going to appear on the show, and it's 24/7 pretty much.
Yeah.
And we run it into the ground.
Yeah.
And every 2 weeks we got to just like take a down day. You know, because we just wear ourselves out doing this. Yeah, so that's it. So that's 5 questions.
No.
No?
No, we have one more.
Uno más.
Last one. How often do you go fishing?
How often do I go fishing?
I think that's meant for us together, or you by yourself.
Well, we live on a peninsula. We got water that way, we got water that way, we got water this way. So I can go fishing
every day.
Almost every day.
Every day.
Even if it's just like instead of going for a walk, I'll go walk and throw. Instead of riding my bike, I'll go walk and throw.
It's every day.
Even if I don't get the kayak out, I'll fish for even if it's 30 minutes, I'll just go fish for a little bit.
We didn't fish today.
How often do I get the yaks out and go for a serious trip? Twice a week? 3 times a week?
It depends.
It depends on the weather. It depends on if somebody's coming.
Yeah.
It depends on if the bite is on. But I probably go big time, you know, a couple times a week.
Sometimes it's spaced out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe every 2 weeks. This weekend we won't be going, so probably next week he'll have the itch so bad he'll have to go.
Last week we went 3 days.
Yes.
You know, this week, you know, for the last couple of evenings I've just been walking the bank throwing. Waiting
Top
for
water.
it's been raining, so waiting for the rain. When the weather's right, I'm gone.
Out of here.
That's it.
In the morning, the Mr. Morning Sunshine. I'm gonna go toss for a little while. I'm gonna go walk. I'm gonna go fish.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for that weather to be right, so I'll go get my kayak and go put it in. If the weather ain't right, I go in between the weather and fish off the bank.
We fish all the time.
All the time. That's the answer to your question.
Oh.
Anyway, thanks a lot for asking all these questions. If you've got more questions, go ahead and post away on Facebook, and we'll see if we can accommodate. Until next time, I'm Ty, and this is
Teresa.
And we'll catch you next time right here on Yakntexas.